Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to import our very first REST API into the API management. To do this, I'll navigate back to the Azure portal. I'm into the Azure portal. I've opened the API management instance which I've created in the last section. I'll navigate back to the API section where you have the view to look at all your APIs which has been hosted. So if you have APIs hosted, that will be available here. For example, this is the Echo API available by default when you provision the API management. Currently, I have got the Conference APIs. I'll just browse the API JSON format. This is the Open API definition for the API which has been hosted. Now I would like to host this API into my API management. So I'll use this Open API endpoint to import the API. Here in the Open API specification form, you need to provide the URL of your API. So as soon as I provide the URL of the API, it takes the Open endpoint details. For example, if I go back to the Open endpoints from the Conference API, you can see the title information, the description, and the host. So all this information is been captured from this Open API document to here, and the name has been created. If you want, you can provide the specification, and the base URL is, this is the base URL which is going to be exposed over the internet so that my API can be consumed over this particular URL. Once I'm going to create, all the Open API endpoints will be imported here. So all the operations which you can see here in this particular Open API should be imported to my API management instance. So as you can see, I have the demo Conference API. Once I click here, all the operations has been imported here in this particular demo Conference API. I can select any of the operations. To find the details about the API, you can click on the settings and you can change the settings of your APIs anytime from the settings panel. You can test the different API endpoints from here, from the test panel. Let's go and check the details of any of your Open API endpoint. So this is the operation I would like to change or modify. I can go ahead and click on the modify button, and if I wish to make any change, I can modify from here and click on save. Let's test one of the operation from this particular navigation panel. So I'm on the operation I would like to test. So I'll put a value as in 1. Let's click here, and you can see that I don't have the JSONs available, which it shows not found. So what I'll do is I'll try with some other value, and you can see that I have got the value as well. Once you get the value in the JSON format, you can see there are a list of different settings which has been exported or returned from the operation. You are getting the operation API ID, operation ID, subscription ID, and the tracing location. So if you wish to check any of the tracing location, this is the storage account location where the API management is storing all the API's traces. So you can go to this particular storage account location and check or download the traces. And you have got some other details about your API management as well. So this is how you can import your APIs into the API management. Now, once you have imported the APIs to the API management, it might possible you would like to bundle this particular API or API operation onto any product. So this is how you can this is how you can import an existing API to the API management from the API management portal. Now it might possible. Now your APIs are ready to subscribe by the different subscriber, and to subscribe that they can use the developer portal. Now your APIs are ready to subscribe by the various consumer, provider, or the various users. Once any developers are going to subscribe to any of your API, all your subscription details can be found here. For example, these are the default subscription which has been available or which is managed by the administrator. By default, these subscriptions are available. If I wish to create any new subscription for a new API or existing API, I can create a subscription directly from here. Let's create a new subscription just to demonstrate how subscription works. I can give a name of the subscription from here. Display name, I will say provider. With allow tracing, tracing will be available into the storage account if I choose this option. If not, then tracing will not be available to the storage account. Here you can select if you wish to subscribe to all the APIs, any specific product, or any specific APIs. So if I choose any specific API, then I would get an option which API I would like to subscribe. This API is not been covered or protected to any products, hence the product option is disabled. If I wish, I can allow access to the group of user or a specific user from this particular option. At the moment, I'm not choosing this option, so let's save it as is. So here is how the subscription has been created, and you can see that we have chosen tracing as not allowed, hence the tracing option has not been available here. And the state is active because this particular subscription has been configured by the administrator. So by default, the subscription request status is been activated. But if that has been come from any anonymous user or end user, not by the administrator, then this will remain pending, so that a pending request will go to the administrator via the email, and then administrator can come here and open all the pending requests, and they can either approve or reject or activate or reject the subscription request from here. So this is how the subscription, different API subscription can be managed from the API management.